Moving on, Quantum is enhancing its data infrastructure products to simplify the movement of backup, file, and object data between private cloud and public cloud environments. The company has introduced the DXi CloudShare, FlexSync 3, and ActiveScale Cold Replication to enable the transfer of unstructured data of various purposes, including tiering, retention, and integrated public-private cloud workflows. These enhancements aim to provide customers with greater flexibility in managing their data across the entire data lifecycle, fostering hybrid cloud workflows tailored to the unique requirements and objectives. What do you think of this, Max?
I think this is a great move from Quantum, and a move which is absolutely essential. Since they're mentioning, I think this is related somehow to two of their products, StoreNext, which is their platform they've used traditionally to manage, video edition, large video files and very large data repositories. And I think they're also doing some stuff on their new next generation platform, which is Myriad. It's an important move because obviously, I guess that everybody who's dealing with very large swaths of data wants to have the ability to store them. Some of it needs to be retained somehow, and if you want to store it, you want to store it in an affordable tier. So while some organizations which are managing multi-petabyte deployments have the opportunity to leverage, for example, tape libraries as, let's say, a very cold glacier-like tier, so using an S3 gateway, and I think, by the way, ActiveScale does provide the capability. You also, not everybody can afford, putting a tape library on site, right? So you may want to have the ability to move data to the cloud, whether you want to use, Glacier, Azure Blob, cold storage, or whatever those tiers are called. So it's absolutely essential. And I think the other thing they're doing here with FlexSync is the ability to where they're adding new replication mechanisms so that you can replicate the data, tier the data, and so on. So in general, it's a really smart move from Quantum. I would say that it's Quantum. You have to take into consideration that it's a company which has been around for quite a while. So they are sometimes known for more kind of legacy-like stuff, like tape libraries and so on. But they have been working on releasing Myriad for a long time already. So they knew that they needed to do something with StoreNext, moving to the next generation of workloads, which is what Myriad is going to address, and adding those capabilities provide the flexibility that customers need, right? Sometimes you may want to replicate data because when you're working on these edition streams, you may want to follow the sun model where you have different teams working on files at a different time and so on. So for me, it's an absolute great move from Quantum.